Welcome to the Inside Man podcast. I'm your host, Tim Martinez. Our lesson is find a guide. So the other day I go on a walk with my family, Sunday afternoon around this lake. It takes about an hour to walk it. Beautiful, beautiful walk. And I see a trail that leads up this little hill. And I say, hey, why don't we take this path? Why don't we try this trail? And everyone says, sure, let's do it. So we start walking, and the trail progressively gets steeper and steeper, mellows out a little bit, and it gets steeper. And initially we're walking, and we're on this path, and there's a couple people in front of us, and maybe a person behind us. And it starts to get a little steeper, a little dicey. And we lose the people in front of us, and we lose the people behind us. And at this point, I realized, I'm like, man, we've been walking for like 30 minutes. I mean, we're pretty high up this mountain now. And I'm a little unsure as to where it ends and where all the people went. But, we forge ahead and we just keep walking. And there's a moment where I start to get concerned. I'm like, geez, should we turn back? And my wife almost rolls her ankle. I was like, oh my gosh, it'd be really bad if she broke her ankle. We're all the way up here, and she was fine. But, now we're very cautious on this path, and we keep walking, and it gets to that moment. I'm like, I should probably turn back. I'm getting a little nervous here. I got my kids with me, and I see this little old lady way up ahead, and she's walking towards us. So she gets to us, and she has walking sticks and these hiking boots and a big smile on her face, has the fanny pack, the whole deal. And I said, excuse me, miss, how far does this trail go? Where does it end? Where does it take us? And she says, oh, you're almost to the finish. It's about 10, 15 minutes ahead, and you'll see the parking lot, and that's where your car's at. I was like, wow, really? She's like, yeah, just keep going. You're doing fine. She was cool as a cucumber, and she said, oh, by the way, it gets a little slippery, but you'll be fine. Just watch out for some loose gravel. And then she disappears and just takes off going the other way. And she was right. We walk another 10, 15 minutes. There was a little loose gravel we looked out for, and we get to the bottom, and boom, there we are. The trail ends, and we're near our car. And it was at that moment I said, how important is it to have someone who's been on the path before? How important is it to have a guide? How important is it in business and in life to have someone in your corner who said, hey, you know what? I know where the end of the road is. I know because I've been there before. I know what you should look out for. There might be a little loose gravel, but you're doing good. Stay the course. You'll get to the end. Most of us don't have those people in our lives. But if we want to achieve success, we need people like that in our lives. Now, it could be a coach, a business coach, it could be a consultant, it could be a business advisor, a mentor, a family friend. In many cases, our parents are the people that do that for us first. But wisdom, experience, it's priceless. That lady gave me context. She told me how much further I had to go. She gave me caution. She told me what to look out for. And she gave me ease. When I looked at her, I said, well, surely if this lady has done this trail, I'm capable of doing it. She was cool. She had a smile on her face. The world was perfect. She was steady. And she said, just keep going. So if you're running your business, or you're starting a business, or whatever you're doing, and you just don't know where the end of the road is or how much further you should go, if you feel like you need to turn back because you're just maybe nervous or afraid, you need to have someone in your corner. You need your guide, your Sherpa, someone who has forged ahead and knows what it looks like at the end. Now, if you can't find a mentor, a physical mentor, read books. Find mentors in books. Find authors. Go to YouTube, listen to podcasts. The information is out there. There's great people to follow, to find, to read. to listen to. Make them your mentors. They don't even need to be alive. You can read autobiographies and biographies of great people and read their stories and see what they've done. See where they've been if they've gone on the path that you're trying to go down. Do not try to white knuckle it and do it on your own. Nothing great was ever built alone. So that's it. A simple story for this lesson here. Find a guide, pull someone into your corner, make sure that person has the right experience that you need, and go for it. And you will make it to the end of your path successfully. And have a great week.